What's going on, everybody? This your boy Isaiah, coming to you from Bucko's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all my videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. Also, make sure you follow and like the Bucko's Locker Facebook page. We do have a Facebook page, so you can go ahead and follow that page as well on Facebook. We also have Twitter as well. It's in the description box. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to donate to the channel. All donations are welcome. And as you can see, the title of the video, oops, let me get this camera right. As you can see, the title of the video, the big talk about FitzMagic, Ryan Fitzpatrick, aka FitzMagic, and the dilemma or quarterback controversy that the Bucs have. And I'm gonna give you my thoughts on how I feel about the Ryan Fitzpatrick, aka FitzMagic situation. Now, what folks got to realize, if you've been following football and you know football and you've been watching Ryan Fitzpatrick's career, I mean, I love the Bucs. That's my favorite team. I ride or die with them. But I watch NFL football because I'm a football fan, period. Ryan Fitzpatrick is a career backup quarterback. Now, we all know I haven't been a huge fan of Ryan Fitzpatrick. I even thought Ryan Griffin was better than him. But let's be honest. Ryan Fitzpatrick has caught his, I guess, his peak. It's usually what happened in the 20s, but he's having his moment right now. And, Jameis Winston is better. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that clear. Jameis Winston is better. I want to make that clear. He's our long-term quarterback. And I was looking at some stats with Ryan Fitzpatrick, and of course we all know he's 7th round pick. He went to Harvard. But it's a reason why he's been around a lot of teams. I mean, he's a great guy. We heard the stories about, guys like him. He's a great guy, great locker room guy. Guys get along with him. He doesn't cause a lot of problems in the locker room. He's respected. He's a smart guy, but let's be honest, he's 35 years old, 14 years in the league. I mean, I'm talking realistic, folks. I'm being real. I'm not hating on Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm all about the FitzMagic right now. But let's state some facts here. Let's get everybody to calm down, because a lot of the Bucs channels and a lot of the Bucs Facebook groups on social media have been arguing about this back and forth, and I've been seeing this conversation through a lot of Buccaneer Facebook groups about who should we go with, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jameis Winston, yada yada yada. I want to put that all to rest, okay? Jameis Winston is the long-term solution. But right now, Ryan Fitzpatrick is the guy, okay? Let's ride the FitzMagic wave until it obviously crashes, because we know, if you know football like I do, this is not going to last, because Ryan Fitzpatrick is Ryan Fitzpatrick. All of a sudden at 35 years old, he's an elite quarterback. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody know football and know quarterback and actually put on some pads and play football, you don't become elite at 35. Okay? 35 years old, 14 years in the league. He was a 7th round pick. He's been on 7 different teams. That's not an elite quarterback, folks. Like, he's caught his moment. He's never had weapons like this. He's been with the Rams, the Bengals. I'm looking at the stats right here, looking at his background. He's been with the Rams, the Bengals, the Bills, the Titans, the Texans, the Jets, and now us. All those teams I've mentioned, he's never had any weapons like he had in Tampa. He's never had an offensive system like he has in Tampa. No, he's played for the Jets. Jets are a defensive team. The Bills was a defensive team. The Bengals were a defensive team. Rams, he was drafted by the Rams originally. So he hasn't been with a great offensive system. We have a lot of weapons. Jameis Winston was showing the progress that you need to see in young quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get to that in a second. I want to keep talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick, the FitzMagic wave. And I, you know, when you dig in a little bit farther in his stats and all that, his first full season was in 2011 as a starter with the Bills. Okay? He was with the Bills for 4 years. His best season was with the Jets when they went 10-6. 31 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, almost 4,000 yards. He averaged about 240 yards a game, passing the ball. Not great stats, but decent. 31 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 2-1 almost, you know. But 2-1 touchdown to interception ratio. But he was let go because he reverted back to who he is as a quarterback. Because when there's no expectations, he plays very well. But when you put expectations on him, he tends to falter and comes back down to earth. So the stats show and his play shows that he will come back down to earth at some point. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't always played like this, folks. Like, look at the weapons around him. The play calling is better. That Tom Monken is calling the plays. The offensive system is better. It's best as he's ever been in. The offensive line is blocking, you know, and all this stuff. So let's not get this twisted, because there were folks that was talking about Ryan Griffin like me was better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. You can put any quarterback that is decent like Ryan, and he'll have numbers like this. You know, good accuracy, don't turn the ball over, yada, yada, yada. It is the system, but Jameis makes the system even better because of his talent, his quarterbacking skills. Yes, the off-the-field issues are very well documented. Off the field, the Uber incident, Florida State incident, I get it. But he's 24 years old, and hopefully he's turned the corner, because obviously the talent is there. And if you go look at Jameis Winston's stats, his first 3 seasons, he's shown progress. So for folks to be putting out negative information about Jameis, you must have a personal issue with him and what he's done off the field. Granted, I understand. I can respect why you do. Okay? I'm not mad at you. I'm not disrespecting nobody that has an issue with what Jameis has done off the field, because I don't like it. But at some point, yes, he needs to turn the corner, you know what I'm saying, as a man. 24-year-old man, about to be married, he has a kid. So hopefully he's tightened himself up as a man. But let's state facts, fam. I mean, Jameis Winston is leaps and bounds better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. And if you watch the preseason, Jameis Winston was due for a breakout season. He was balling. This was his best camp. He was coming into his zone. 4th year as a quarterback. Broke some records. You know, 2 4,000-yard seasons. Ryan Fitzpatrick has never thrown for 4,000 yards. And Jameis Winston, from, you know, statistical wise, QBR, yards per game. You know, you can look at the 3 best seasons from Ryan Fitzpatrick and compare it to Jameis Winston's first 3 seasons in the NFL. You give me Jameis Winston all day. But let's not get it twisted. I like what Ryan Fitzpatrick is doing. I like his swag. I like his demeanor. I like what he's doing, and the team is rallying around him. He's doing what a backup quarterback's supposed to do. And for you folks that want Jameis Winston off the team, who you gonna get? So we're gonna ride with Fitzpatrick for the next 3 years? He's 35 years old, fam. He's 35 years old. So, get rid of Jameis Winston and start over with another quarterback? Draft another quarterback? Let's see. Who's coming out in this year's draft? Will Grier? How about a North Carolina State quarterback? What quarterback we gonna draft? Because we still gotta draft one. So we want to go through them growing pains again with a rookie quarterback? No. Jameis Winston is 24 years old. We're going to keep him on the roster. There's no indications from what I've been reading that we're going to get rid of Jameis Winston. If we do, we better have a contingency plan, because if Ryan Fitzpatrick implodes, we are in trouble, because we have a playoff roster. Jameis Winston gradually showed improvement every year. He went from 58% completion percentage to 60% completion percentage, and last year 63% completion percentage, almost 64%, almost another 4,000-yard season, and he played in 13 games. He had 19 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. His interceptions decreased every year. Y'all talking about turnovers, right? He was taking care of the ball better as the years progressed. He was showing the development that you want to see in a young quarterback. And to this day, his folks still wanted Marcus Mariota. And you see how that's working out for the Tennessee Titans, right? The boy can't stay healthy. Give me Jameis Winston over Mariota. Let's put that to rest. I don't want to see no more Jameis Winston and Mariota comparisons. It's very obvious that Jameis Winston is a better quarterback. Anyway, I digress on that. But let's be honest, folks. I don't need y'all to calm down with this get rid of Jameis Winston and he's this and he's that and get him off the team. Some of the analysts were saying get rid of him. No. I'm tired of y'all. We haven't had a quarterback like him in our franchise. Josh Freeman was getting there until he had some off-the-field issues. But Jameis is not like Josh. If you know, Josh had some drug issues and some alcohol issues and all that other stuff. Jameis don't do all that. You know, Jameis he was just naive and immature. Yes, there is no excuse for that now that you're in the NFL as a grown man, leading man in a locker room and on that field. We get that part. You know, a lot of the issues that people have with Jameis is because of what he's done off the field. Now, there's some people that have issues with him on the field with his turnovers, but if you pay attention to football and stop reacting and being so emotional, Jameis Winston has shown improvement. Yes, he needs to improve on his deep ball accuracy, but you can obviously see in preseason he was working on that. You acting like Jameis Winston don't have great work ethic. He has great work ethic. He's a great leader on the field. You know, he has great work ethic. He has a grit. He has willpower. He's determination. You need all the intangibles in a quarterback that Ryan Fitzpatrick never had. Because if he was so good, Ryan Fitzpatrick would have never been on 7 teams. He never would have been picked in the 7th round. So you folks got to calm down. Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing a hell of a hell of a game. This first 2 games of the season, he's playing his ass off. He's playing his best in his career. And he understands his role. See, the problem with you people is y'all think Ryan Fitzpatrick is there in Tampa to take Jameis Winston's job. Ryan Fitzpatrick knows his position on the team. He was brought in to be a backup quarterback. And why I don't see people in the Bucs, family, talking about this is a good learning experience for Jameis Winston, sitting back and watching a veteran, a 14-year veteran, carry a team while he's hurt. While he's suspended. And how the team is responding to his play, his demeanor, his will to win, all that stuff. So this is a great learning experience for Jameis Winston. And when he comes back on the field at some point this season, let's be honest, folks, he's coming back on the field whether you like it or not. And when he does come back on the field, if he makes a bad play, if he throws an interception, he fumbles the ball, I don't want to hear all you fans talking about, put Ryan Fitzpatrick back, and I told you. Stop that, man. Get behind the team itself. Quit trying to have a personal vendetta with Jameis. That's where a lot of these issues come from amongst the Bucs community, because we have issues with Jameis. Come on, man. Y'all act like the NFL is just so easy to come in as a quarterback, one of the hardest positions in sports to play as a young man, coming in at 21 years old. Now he's 24, and it just happens. He's just supposed to be an all-pro right away. He's not supposed to throw interceptions. Go look at some of the great quarterbacks early in their career. They throw a lot of interceptions too, but as they got experience in the NFL and to learn how to understand coverages and schemes, the interceptions go down. The great ones in the league, they get better every year. Go back and look at everybody. Aaron Rodgers, Brent Favre, Peyton Manning. They all get better. Every year you get better. If you don't see improvement in your young quarterback, you got some problems. Coaching, player development, and the coach itself and the scheme itself. But that scheme is perfect for Jameis. He just had to get his accuracy down. And he obviously worked on it this offseason. Jameis, y'all act like, yes, Jameis been in the league. This is 4th year. He's a vested guy. He's not a veteran like a veteran quarterback. He's because he's still young. Jameis Winston, I cannot wait to see Jameis Winston in his prime. Because we seen Ryan Fitzpatrick in his prime. His best season, 31 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 3,900 yards, 10-6. Jameis Winston was an ascending quarterback. Stats show it. Progress from his rookie year to the preseason this year. Progress was being made. There is no doubt in my mind, if Jameis Winston wasn't suspended, he will be doing the same thing with Ryan Fitzpatrick. What Ryan Fitzpatrick is doing right now. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm happy that we got 2 quarterbacks that can play ball, because a lot of teams ain't got one. And y'all want to complain about, oh, Jameis Winston, get rid of him. Give me 2 quarterbacks, because some teams ain't got one. I can name a few. I mean, we just watched one last night. Trubisky. You want a guy like that? Come on, man. What's wrong with the Bears anyway? Trubisky over Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. But anyway, y'all got to calm down with this Jameis talk, man. We don't need negativity. We don't need any controversial. There's no quarterback controversy. Jameis Winston is a starter. Yes, Dirk, he's playing this very smart. Of course he's not going to commit to Jameis Winston. No, duh. He see what Ryan Fitzpatrick doing. He sees the team rallying around him. And Jameis Winston, trust and believe, he's watching this, every bit of it. When he comes off suspension, week 4, we got a short week. We got a bye week, got the Bears. Will he come back? Probably not. But at some point this season, Jameis Winston will touch that field. Ryan Fitzpatrick will go back to being a backup. And I will feel safe that if Jameis come back and don't perform and he's a little rusty and all that stuff like that, I'm comfortable putting Ryan Fitzpatrick back in. Damn, look at the Eagles. The Eagles had a backup quarterback that took them to the Super Bowl and actually won the Super Bowl. Y'all should be thankful that we got Ryan Fitzpatrick and stop trying to make this a Ryan Fitzpatrick versus Jameis Winston. Stop trying to put them two against each other. Don't do that. Ryan Fitzpatrick is doing his job. Jameis Winston is sitting back watching this and learning. This is a learning experience. We got a Ryan Fitzpatrick fan base, and then we got a Jameis Winston fan base. FitzMagic is working right now. Is it long term? History shows no, it's not long term with Ryan Fitzpatrick. But until then, the magic will exist until it goes away. Do you believe in magic? I don't, but right now it's happening. So let's ride with it. Let's enjoy these moments. Let's enjoy these wins against teams like the Eagles and the Saints. Come on, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick is doing a hell of a damn job as a backup quarterback. Be thankful. Be thankful, man. Because we could have had anybody else and we'll be 0-2. I mean, come on, man. Think, y'all. Quit thinking with emotion and think with football intelligence, man. Quit trying to create things that's not there. Y'all know Jameis Winston's a starting quarterback. Whether you like it, for the ones that don't like Jameis, all that goes away when you win football games. You know that, right? Because Ben Roethlisberger had a situation like this early in his career. He was messing up off the field, having issues with women. He started winning, won a Super Bowl. All that went away, but we ain't forgot. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to hold Jameis accountable. We ain't going to forget what he's done off the field at Florida State and what he did in NFL. But come on, man. You guys got to calm down. You guys get a little bit too emotional when it comes to controversy. As a part of the Bucs family, the Bucs community, we got to show other fan bases that we can handle this. A lot of y'all out here doing stuff and saying stuff that don't make any sense. And then you got other team channels talking about we got a quarterback controversy. You got even analysts saying that, Jameis Winston, get rid of him. Don't think like that, man. We don't need that negativity. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand, man. The numbers are there for Jameis Winston to come. The offense is set for Jameis Winston to take it to another level. Ryan Fitzpatrick is doing what he's supposed to do. Look at Nick Foles. He did what he's supposed to do. Carson Wentz coming back. They're going to be straight. Jameis Winston's coming back. We're going to be straight with all the weapons. The offensive line is blocking a whole lot better. The play calling looks more cleaner and more crispier. There's no doubt. I would say Todd Monken got bigger balls than Dirk Cutter. But, I had to say that. But, yeah, I want everybody to relax, man, and enjoy FitzMagic. Quit trying to bring negativity and see, you gotta be able to handle, like Ryan Fitzpatrick said, be humble. Our expectations is not high amongst the community because they thought we was gonna be 0-2, possibly 0-3. Be humble with these wins, man. Be humble with these wins that Ryan Fitzpatrick is producing. Be humble with the magic. We all know magic is not real, and it will come to an end at some point because history shows itself. But I want to clear that up with the fan base, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I needed to say this, and I've been asked to do a video about the Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Jameis Winston situation. You know, long term, it is Jameis Winston. As long as he comes back and plays good and improves in a lot of areas like he has been already. Do we sign him to a franchise deal? We're probably going to put him on. We're probably going to pick up his 5th-year option. We're not going to sign him to a long-term deal because he's too talented. But he's a risk. He's a risk, you know. So we'll probably pick up his 5th-year option because we can't start over right now. Dirk Cutter trying to win right now. He can't start over. He can't go if we keep him this year for the next season. He can't go into next season with a rookie quarterback. Come on, man. Like, you guys, man. You guys in this Jameis Winston hate need to stop, man. You know. Enjoy Ryan Fitzpatrick while it lasts. You know. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a backup quarterback. Because a lot of teams don't have a backup quarterback. But Jameis Winston is our long-term solution. But anyway, I felt like I wanted to get that out there for everybody. We got the Steelers coming up. I'm going to make a separate video about that. I'm going to give you a preview. Monday Night Football primetime. Steelers is hurting right now, but I ain't going to get into that. They got a lot of issues too. But, yeah. So I want everybody to calm down. Take a deep breath. Enjoy these first 2 victories. And move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't keep talking about beating the Eagles and the Saints. This is a long season. You know, we're in the first quarter of the season. This is 16 games. I don't know when Jameis Winston's going to come back. As long as Ryan Fitzpatrick is winning, you keep him in there. Hell, if Ryan Fitzpatrick goes 7-1, what do you do? Hide the wave. But we know that Ryan Fitzpatrick going 7-1, most likely not going to happen. But we'll see. Let's enjoy it. Quit worrying about Jameis Winston. He's going to come back. He's going to play damn near good. Perfect. To a degree. But, come on, folks. We're finally getting recognition, and then y'all guys are worrying about Jameis Winston and his off-the-field issues, and focus on what's in front of us. We got 2 wins. We're 2-0. We got the Steelers coming into town and Ray J. Let's focus on that. There is no quarterback controversy. Ryan Fitzpatrick, as a 35-year-old, 14-year veteran, he knows his role on the team. He knows he was brought in there as a backup quarterback. At this stage of his career, he is a backup quarterback. He is not an elite quarterback, despite the numbers that he's putting up right now. Is he the NFL MVP right now? It's between him and Patrick Mahomes. You had to pick one. But that doesn't make Ryan Fitzpatrick an elite quarterback after 14 years. And 7 teams. He's never thrown over 4,000 yards. Fam. Come on, man. Stop thinking with emotion, man. State facts when you talk about that type of situation. But anyway, I thought I'd put that out there for you guys. But anyway, hopefully I answered a lot of questions. I cleared up a lot of confusion in the Bucks family, the Bucks community, and hopefully I stopped seeing those type of posts in the groups. But anyway, this your boy Isaiah, coming to you from Bucko's Locker. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell on this channel so you won't miss no new videos I make, because they're gonna be live, and they're gonna be live in effect like this, and they're gonna be real, objective, because I'm a realist. I'm a realist about my team. So To all my pirates, my sea bandits, bookaholics, diehards, to all the Facebook groups, follow the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with what I said, it's all good. I respect you. You respect me. It's my opinion how I feel about the Jameis Winston and Ryan Fitzpatrick situation. If you want to leave your comments in the comment section, be respectful. I'll respond back. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's enjoy it. I want you to fire those cannons. And I want all y'all to siege the day. I'm out, man. Let's go. 2-0. Can we make it 3? We'll see.